Yes, well, back with you. Hello again, Jim Burns. What we got going on here today is our Williams Brass Scale Hudson 5405. We had a problem with her going around the curves. She was jumping up and down, and not really jumping the tracks, but jumping up and down. So we got the locomotive maintenance crew out here giving her the once over, and what they've discovered. See if I can show you real quick here. Get my hands in the picture here for a second. What we got is this traction tire on this rear set here. If you can see, she's pretty well stretched out. She's lived a long life, and so she needs replaced. Yeah, she's pretty loose around there, and it was just bunching up at the bottom, especially around the curves here, and just making it jump up and down. So we got to replace that. We'll remove our side rods there, and there's traction tires on the front set of drivers and on the rear set, nothing in the middle. But we'll get this replaced and see if we can get her back up and running true to form. All right. Okay, we got our patient up here on the workbench. I've already gone ahead and removed the rear truck that was back here, just to get it out of our way for the moment while we're working on this. What I want to do here first is let's get our rods out of the way. That's one nice thing about these Williams brass locomotives. They're pretty easy to work on. Get that out of our way. What we don't want to do is forget to clean the wheels when we're after we removed the old tire. Give it a nice clean surface to grip onto. Alright. Let's get our eccentric out of the way. There we go. We can just flip this up around here. Get our main rod out of the way. Let me set that aside. And then we'll get our side rod off. Am I in your way? A little bit. Not a whole lot. So Lift this off. We get that bushing off of there, the spacer. Huh. She's a little buggered up, huh? Doesn't want to come off real easy as it should. Give it a little persuasion. There we go. I'll have to check that one. It must have a little burr on it or something there. Alright, so let's get our side rod out of the way. Set that aside. Okay, there's our screwdriver. Alright. So the first thing we want to do, all these tires are bad, so like I say, we'll replace them all. But first thing we want to do is not break our locomotive. I'm trying to keep my hands out of the picture, but almost had it. There we go. That worked out better. Yep, she's a little worn. Pretty thin. Lots of cracking going on all the way around. You could see all that. So, yeah, this one was due. So, there's the difference between the new and the old. So, let's get that out of the way. Let's prepare that one to go on. All right. Now what we use here to get our wheel nice and clean. Give it a good surface to grip on. You don't want any oil or grease down in here, so I just take a Q-tip, wrap one of these alcohol swabs around. And we'll just spin the wheel around a bit. Get in that groove where the tire sits. Alright, yeah, see, you can see. You don't want the tire, new tire, sitting on all that mess. So we'll just turn this pad over and spin her around again. Get it as clean as we can. Yeah, see? Still kind of dirty. So we'll spin her around again. Much better. All right. Let me get a fresh one here. Yeah. It just builds up in that groove. I want to get that off as much as possible. And the tires are pretty tight, so if you don't get it perfectly clean, but as much as you can. Yeah, it's coming out better now. I'll flip this around. You can see there's no tires on the center one, so we don't have to worry about that. There we go. I think we're in great shape. Let's let that dry a little bit. So now that that's all clean, what I want to do here is we'll just loosen the chassis from the body here. Then we should be able to pull our chassis down here a little bit. Something like that. Okay. Now if you're like me, you're always looking out for tools to help you when you have hands like that. So what I picked up quite a while ago was this tool here. I don't know if you know what this is. It's called an Elastrator. And what this does is puts tiny bands to castrate animals or dock their tail. We won't ever use it for that. I just use it for various items, but this works great for our traction tire. Just set it over the end of the pins there. As you can see, you squeeze it, it'll open up. And you won't have it in that stretched out position so long that it'll deform the tire. So we'll just get that ready. Try to get it towards the end of the pins there. Alright, so let's see if we can do this. I'll try to stay out of your way if I can. Get that part in the wheel. Stretch that over the end of the wheel. Push it down. Pull the pin out. And let her snap down into place. And there she is, okay? She's all set, not twisted. Perfect shape. It's a handy tool. They still sell these and you can buy them. They're about 15 bucks. Not bad. But yeah, I've used them for quite a few things, but these traction tires, it comes in real handy for these. So so we'll end this video right here, and say toodles.